Hello, how you doing? Deviant D for Lightstand Entertainment. Hope you are doing well. Going to be doing another collectibles video. Like I said, I'm going through my movie room, bringing just boxes of stuff out and seeing what's in them. I grabbed one of my comic book boxes today, and as you can see, I grabbed one that said Spiderman on it. So let's take a look what's in there. First thing I pull out, I remember this was a big deal when it came out. Issue number 700 of Spidey, the Amazing Spider-Man, pardon me. Really cool graphic cover, pardon me. I love the outline of the eye using Venom, and of course Spidey representing the red, but that one's awesome. I think I got some variants in here. Oh, here we have Don Slott's #1 issue of the Superior Spider-Man. Came out years ago, and looks like I have a few variant covers. When I love collecting comics, but as of late, since I've gone back to school, that was one of the things I had to cut out, you know, being the big boy that I am. But when I was collecting a lot, one of my favorite things to grab were variant covers, and the fine people at Things from Another World were always really cool with setting aside variants and putting them in my boxes. So here's Superior Spider-Man, but it's a variant of #1. Freaking awesome. And this is another variant. A lot of people didn't like these, but I thought they were kind of funny. For a while there, Marvel was doing a lot of variant covers with like baby versions of their characters. So here's one of a little baby Spider-Man. Isn't he adorable? And as I continue to look through it, looks like I have like, here's 2, 3, 4, 5 of Superior Spider-Man, 6, 7. Oh, I remember this. It's marked as 6AU. These were obviously to tie in to the Age of Ultron storyline they did. Not the movie, the Marvel movie. The actual story, Age of Ultron, which was a lot better, I think, of a storyline than what they chose to do in the film, but that's another thing. 7, 8. Like I said, when I got into a series, I really always wanted to get every single one. And there's 9, 10, 11, 12. That is a really cool cover. I like that one. I wonder how far I got. There's 14 and 15. And there's more. Let me just whip out the big stack. 16, 17. Ah, that's where I started missing some. There's a cool cover of the Goblin. I'm trying to see if I have any more variants. I guess I wasn't too smart where I would set the variants aside. I would just put them by the issue, you know, the regular issue. Here they are doing the Goblin Nation storyline. I really dug that one. That was a cool story. That is this is for the annual that came out, the second annual, and I just love the cover art of that. The Hobgoblin munching a spider. Really dope. Really cool. Awesome artwork. Oh, here's an interesting one. This is #1 for the Superior Foes of Spider-Man. I remember this story briefly. I don't recall how long it lasted, but I got a couple of them. I actually have a poster downstairs of this one, this image from Superior Spider-Man Team Up #1. We're all excited for the Venom movie, going to be starring Tom Hardy, and it has been confirmed that Carnage is going to be in it. So here's the #1 of Superior Carnage. Pretty dope. Alright, next tag, it just says Amazing Spider-Man, so let's see what's in here. Hey, would you look at that? Amazing Spider-Man. Yes, Amazing Spider-Man. This was obviously after the Marvel Now reboot, like 4 or 5 years ago. But there's #1. And wouldn't you know it, good old D brought up a variant. once again, the people at Things from Another World were really cool about setting these aside for myself and my friends, so we usually got a pretty cool variant. Here's obviously a tie-in to when the Amazing Spider-Man 2 was coming out. It's number 1 for a limited series, and you can obviously see that's Andrew Garfield as Spidey there. So obviously came out when it was tying into that movie that effectively killed their franchise, and hence why we have Spider-Man Homecoming coming out. Oh, this is an old one. I remember 93 is when this came out. I remember back when I was younger, when I first got back into comic books, I wasn't the world's biggest Spider-Man fan, but I got more into him, and I really liked Venom. That was like my main thing. But I always loved the cover to this one, number 375. Yeah, 30 giant size 30th anniversary of Amazing Spider-Man, number 1. And there's Venom and Spidey duking it out. It's awesome. Oh, this was a team-up limited series, which for 5 issues, it was just called Spider-Man, and it was the adventures of Peter and Miles together, and there they are together. So I keep moving it around so you can't see, but there they are. And it was, yes, 5 issues. I don't recall this storyline too much, but I remember I did dig it, and I did like Miles, pardon me. And it's written by Brian Michael Bendis, who is an amazing guy. I had the opportunity to meet him once, and he was just a really cool guy, as my stack of comics are now falling over. Got too many. Gonna throw them down so they don't get messed up, or place them down. This is from number 4 from that series of Spider-Man. Awesome cover, Peter and Miles together. And what else we got in here? We have Alpha Big Time. Ugh. You know, just looking at these right now, I don't really recall this storyline too much, so I'll just show issue 1 for those of you who remember this one. I certainly don't. Wonder if it was that good. I can't remember it. But I saw fit to get at least the .1 issue, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, the first 5. Pretty cool artwork, though. This is another series of older comics. Like I said before, I was way into Venom. And I remember when this came out in 92, it was called Venom, the Lethal Protector series. And there's issue 1 as the fancy glossy cover. Yeah, this one was cool. If memory serves, yeah, he turned into a good guy. Had to save like a bunch of people that lived underground in New York or the Bronx or whatever. I was like, issue 6, the final. Like I said, I have every issue of this series. So there they go. There's Venom and Spidey. Ooh, I remember this one as well. It was a 3-part series. It was called Venom Funeral Pyre, and it was a team-up between Venom and the Punisher. And like at the beginning of Lethal Protector, it has the pretty glossy cover, and it was just 3 issues. Got them all. And last but not least, from Brian Michael Bendis, The Death of Spider-Man. Anyway, I'm going to be pulling out different boxes to go through different comics, but that was the first one I grabbed, Spider-Man. Spider-Man kicks ass. Looking forward to Homecoming. Anyway, Deviant D, Lightstand Entertainment. Push.